Hello, welcome to. This is supposed to be part three, but part two didn't work for some reason. Part two of World Geography. For some reason, the video couldn't upload due to an error, so it's gonna be different. There's not much different for this part, but it's pretty much a little bit different. All right, so simply enough, this is gonna be updated version of the map. Yes, I had to start all over again, but this will be the last update. Well, actually, no. This will be the second to last update because the last update I'm going to do is Bangladesh. Bangladesh is the last country I forgot to add to the map. Yeah. I put Honduras finally on here, so I forgot that as well. Lots of different animals, plants, and even mobs. Alright. Let me get rid of this real quick. Let's see, get rid of this as well. So, what's the update? Well, look around. Do you see any different? No? Well, hang on, let me get rid of this real quick. You see this right here? This boat. What does it symbolize? Boats mean this country relies on tourists and aid from Turkey and from anywhere else that basically come here for military bases and all. What does this mean? Well, this is a crossbow. This means this place has a lot of guns. We mostly rely on weapons and oil. Over here, same thing, same thing. This place right here, this little barrel, what it symbolizes is storage. Barrel symbolizes storage. This place stores and makes money and makes stuff on oil as well. So how about over here? Nothing there yet. Only Africa has been updated. This part right here has been updated. Not everything else is still, yeah. Same thing with Somalia. All right, so we got right here. What does this mean? Copper. It means this is a copper mine. All right, if that's a copper mine, what else do we got? Same thing with weapons. Right here. What does this? These cocoa beans mean? This country relies on food, on growing food. Is there anything else I added to this? Let's see here. If you go over here, there should be like down here. This right here is coal. This country produces coal, and that's what it mostly relies on is coal. Producing coal and selling coal. Now let's go over here. This country relies on making metal. This is all different types of metal, even copper. All different types. Why is some of them just copper? Because they just rely on copper most of the time. So now let's see. Oh, also, what does a spider web symbolize? A country where I don't know what they produce. I really don't know what they produce. What does this one symbolize right here? This one symbolizes basically it just relies on airbase. They travel here as tourists and all that's about it. That's the only thing I can figure out of. Now let's start up. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna pick a country like Dictator No Peace, that mobile game on the phone or whatever phone you got. Dictator No Peace. Pick a country. I'm gonna pick. No. And the game froze again. Hang on, the game froze. There we are. I still haven't made Antarctica yet. I forgot about that. Probably the last update I do. How about we do not South America? Africa is like a grinder. North America, no. Europe, Asia. Let's go to Oceania. Let's go to. Let's do the Philippines. I'm gonna do the Philippines. I call Philippines, Indonesia, and Malaysia Oceania because they're basically an island on the ocean. There's no other areas around them. It's just one giant island area here. So it's Oceania. It's part of Oceania. Now, starting off with just let's see here. Let's go for small nations. I play a different Dictator No Peace, that like video game on mobile game. I play the other version. The other version actually has more realistically wise for military. So if anything, first person I'm going to invade will be this country. I have no idea the name of. Let's go ahead and just ship them across here, and then to show how many countries you've invaded. And there's no peaceful. There's no nothing. There's just invading. I'm gonna put this as invading countries. Starting down here all the way up. Now, since we invaded a small, baby, little, tiny country right here, let's see here. Indonesia is going to be mostly possible. Papua New Guinea is possible, but I'm going to wait on that one. Maybe. Japan, no. North Korea, South Korea, no. Taiwan, these ones, no. Ooh, Cambodia. Actually, I do Singapore as well. They just rely on tourists as well, so let's just go ahead and ship out all here. Just so you know that I own this land right here. I'm going to put this right here. Just so you know I own this land. Now let's go ahead and ship out. And just take over Singapore. And put it as the Philippines. Malaysia gets a hint of this time I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Malaysia gets a hint of what's going on of the Philippines invading Singapore. Malaysia decides to go to war between me and the land, and they win successfully. I cannot take any more land because Malaysia took that land, so I'm just going to have to send some more over here and invade this area. Cambodia doesn't have a lot of military, so if anything, I'll put the capital right here on the south area where the water is. This is my new land. Vietnam, Laos doesn't care. Thailand doesn't really care much at all either. So now I own, well, since there's now 1, 2, 3 countries dead, I'm going to put it as 2 more dead. The first one to die was that small baby country, then Singapore, and then Cambodia. Now the profit I'm making on Cambodia is not enough. Just about $3 every second. Because in Dictator No Peace, you can update just like taxes and stuff, you get money out of it. So in this case, I'm getting $3 a second. But in this version, you have taxes, which the government has to pay, and everything else, and military spending and stuff like that. Yeah, $3 is not good. To keep myself up and going, I need at least minimum wage of 180 a second. So how am I going to do that? Well, let's see. How about I invade Laos? Well, Vietnam would not like that. They would invade. Basically, I went to Vietnam. I talked to them. We did a peace treaty where I decided to invade them. This is the south side. And we would meet up in the north. As Vietnam just tried to go ahead and invade the north area. Take over the north area. And we cut off between a line right here. This is what we get. There we are. Now let's go ahead and the game keeps freezing. Let's go ahead and go over here. And there, done. Now let's see here. Next country to invade. Not gonna be over here. Not gonna be over here. Well, I'm guessing go ahead and Papua New Guinea. Well, let's go ahead and ship out. Oh, don't need this anymore. So go ahead and land here in Papua New Guinea. Take this part over here. Meet up with Indonesia. Indonesia decides to go to war with Papua New Guinea to gain some more territory. I try my best to hurry up and rush to get all the land here, since there's not a big military. I cut them off. I get the rest of the land, since Indonesia is bigger than me. Getting a little bit, they just getting a little bit of land. Doesn't matter. Me, I got a lot more territory. It isn't connected, but it's there. There we are. So now I have to put the capital for this part right here, just so people know that this is my land. This is all my land. Indonesia gained a little bit of land over here. I decided, you know what, I'm just going to give them just that. But no, sorry. I only give them just that amount of land. There. They got a little bit of land. I got some more land. Now, let's go take a look at another country I should invade. Also, boom. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and... If I have Papua New Guinea, I'm going to go ahead and travel down here. I can go down here. Problem is, I cannot go down there area because Indonesia's water area. So does their water over here. And these guys are around this area. So all I gotta do is simply just ship across, not get spotted, and then go ahead and meet right here in New Catalonia, and just go ahead and just invade it. There, New Catalonia is now part of the Philippines, just like that. Getting a little bit more land. Now with the support, we're supplying more areas. This new supply route that Australia and New Zealand has allowed me to have. I can go around, which will take longer, or I can go straight through, which is short. But I have to pay, if you have to go to the water area right here in the middle, you have to pay New Zealand and Australia amount of money. But if you go around, all you have to do is pay New Zealand amount of money. New Zealand is cheaper, so I'm going to keep going around. So, now right here, New Catalonia. So now I want to go after, let's see here. Let's do, Palau's part of the USA, so I can't invade that. I forgot the Marshall Islands. I have to fix that later. The Solomon Islands, which, no, I'm going to have to just ship them across over here. And go all the way over here to Samoa. And just take that little place right here. And, of course, put my name right there. And then, both the shippers go over here. One of them lands right here. One of them lands right here. And then Fiji gets captured and replaced by a new nation. New nation, should be the same nation. So this is what I got so far. Now, since I have Samoa, I can travel to Madagascar, which Madagascar is heavily armed, or I can go over here to this place. And this place right here doesn't have a lot of defense, so taking that place would be easy. But since South Africa wants it, I can't keep it. And since that's 3 countries down, I'm not even going to count them anymore. I was thinking, yeah, just count them, but no, I don't want to count them. I'll get rid of the counting. Anyways, so now, got kicked out of Africa so far. So how am I going to go to Africa? I got the Maldives. India wants the Maldives, kind of, but they don't really want it because it's sinking. But in this game, India really wants the Maldives, even though they're not really on the water. In this case, it would be more like Oman and Yemen for it. So now let's go ahead, or Yemen and Oman. Yemen, I keep saying it wrong, but yeah. Palau is a no-no. Solomon Island, yes. So let's go over here, ship them across, around. Or no, right here as well. Just ship them over here. Then we're in right here and right here. These guys right here land over here, or land over here in the north, and it's just a swift invasion of the Solomon Islands. And just like that, get rid of that. Now let's go ahead and replace the Solomon Islands. I'm gonna put the capital like right. If they get invaded, I'm gonna do this weird. I'll put it right there. Now I own all these areas right here. So the amount of money I'm making right now, I'm making at least about $17 a second, which is decent, but not great. So I'm going to have to invade someone else. Let's see. Thailand is not going to be an easy one. So is Malaysia. Indonesia, not really. Can't invade anyone else here. North Korea is weaker than South Korea, but they are too strong so far. I could go around that way, but that's not how the game works in this situation. So I'm just going to have to just go ahead and ship them. Oh wait, Palau. Sorry, I'm just going to have to ship them across over here into the international waters and just invade it just like this. And I'm going to have to stop the war because we got like thunderstorms in this area of the water. So I can only stop right here for now, before another shipment comes over here, and then we keep going. Oman gets a whiff of this and decides to go to war, and takes the northern half, meeting up with Oman, beating Maldives. Oman has a decent, great army. I can't beat them, so this is all I get. Let's see here. Who else over here on the side here gets invaded pretty easily? Can't go over there because there's just their waters, between their waters. Kenya's kind of hard to beat. Somalia, though, between what happened to the UN and stuff, Somalia's a little bit weaker. So let's go ahead and invade it. Go ahead and go on to this part of the area. Destroy the capital. Replace the capital, put it right here. That way this place won't invade me. They get a whiff of this. Take over here so they get a little bit of the water. And they start to go down. Right before I keep on going and invading the area. There you are. I'm gonna give him, now I got a peace treaty where he gets the water, I get this area, and that's it. No, I didn't get that. I just didn't get rid of that. So there you go. Philippines now owns a part in Africa. Let's see here. You are going to be mostly impossible. Going through, this is going to be like, these three are the weakest countries. So going through there is going to be, well, since I decided to do peace with them, and we are basically best friends, we're allies now, I think I can go there, just to see. Yeah, I can go there. Well, in this case, and just like so, I'll move the capital about right here. Not too far, not too close. There, now the Philippines owns this part of Africa, Uganda. Now let's go for Burundi, whatever the name is. These countries rely on food, not anymore. Now that part is done. This capital, let's see here. They're more dangerous to be invaded, so I think I'll stop there. Yeah, that's good for now. There we are. So Philippines decided to invade parts over here, even Papua New Guinea. Oceania has been invaded, and now Africa's been invaded. So much so that Madagascar decided to let me through, and now I can go through this whole area right here. This is not going to be an easy way to get in, so how about I go this way? I'll just go ahead and just pay for the amount of money to go through the land, and then just invade it. There we are. Now let's put a capital right here, right next to the water. There we are. The Philippines own this land. Tanzania sees me, decides to let me through, free of charge. Only allowed this area. It does not allow me to go to Kenya or Mozambique. So there we are. Now let's go ahead and go after I want to go after them, but these guys, this guy is going to be pretty much invading them. After a little while later, Ethiopia decides to go to war and collects them. DBG, whatever you call it. Now, let's see here. How about... I don't have a lot of places to go, no, not really. Okay, so how about... There's a little river right here, I'm pretty sure. So, I'll just go ahead and just ask Omen and them if I can go through this area. Indonesia. Okay, I can go this area. So now I have room up here to go anywhere. And I decide, you know what? Let's go ahead and just... I would say that, but they're not weak anymore, so... Let's move along here. And made it right here. This place is not too hard to... Or not too easy, not too hard. So let's just go ahead and just... claim them. That way I can produce my own oil. I don't have a lot of spots to go to anymore. Ethiopia gets more claims of the water. I got an idea. Let's go over here. Let's go for car. Alright, now let's just invade car. The Central African Republic, I just call it car. Central has C, African has an A, Republic has an R, so it's car. Peace treaty has been made, can't go any farther. I'll go ahead and just put that right there. Or, no, it's connected right there, so I'll move that one. I'll move this one. Well, I was letting you know that I have to go because I got some business to do, but I hope you guys like and subscribe. I'll see y'all in part 2 of the Philippines War. Like and subscribe for more. Comment down below, who do you think would win a war? America or South Africa? Alright. Like and subscribe. I'll see you later, guys. Later. Bye-bye.